So this is some quick context to this video that I just reposted with Van Jones. It's crazy how my algorithm is. Including, I mean, you when I say algorithm, I don't mean just video, just life. Because I honestly believe we're balls of energy, and what you put out into the universe is what you get back. And right now, Israel and the United States are about to get some shit back from all this bullshit that we've been putting out into the universe. I ran into, and I'm just going to preface, I went to the hospital, I just came from the hospital a minute ago, visiting my mother. And I ran into a security guard. Well, not a security guard. I needed assistance getting back into my car because it was just too steep of a hill in the parking lot. So just so happened this guy from Haiti, the security came in, help me out. And because he was from Haiti, I don't have conversations with everybody about real life shit. But I figured he's from Haiti, let me ask him a couple questions. Had a nice little 30-minute conversation about the world and the United States, about just life in general. Real shit, not all this Taylor Swift shit and Diddy and all this other pussy ass shit. But before I get to that, then I turn on my phone. I'm on YouTube looking at some stuff. Then this podcast come up about Van Jones being on Bill Maher this past Friday. And I watch Bill Maher. I think he's funny. I used to think he was a smart person. And, like, he knows what's going on. But he's no different from the rest of these motherfuckers who've been bought and sold. So Van Jones had the audacity to say that Iran is running a propaganda campaign in our media about the genocide that's going on in Gaza. Then he went on to say, all you hear on YouTube and Instagram and the media is Gaza, 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 genocide, 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 Diddy. Then they started laughing. So apparently, there was so much backlash behind this that he came out and wrote a formal apology and all. Don't nobody fuck your apology, bird. And calling the man a bird is disrespectful shit. That's what you call girls who behave in a certain manner. And it's disrespect. So to call a man a bird is more than, I be calling my daughters birds, but I be fucking with them. I don't be meaning that shit. But to call it, it's bird behavior. Then you try to walk it back and apologize, and I'm not. No, you did exactly what your master wanted you to do. And you thought that shit was gold. So, dear black people, dear people in general, let's get Van Jones the fuck up out of here. He can't speak on behalf of us anymore. Because he doesn't mean it. He's a slave. Nothing he does that we will no longer support. Let's get him Bill Maher too. Because he thought the shit was funny. You call it a genocide that we can see on TV, YouTube and cameras. It's a propaganda. Man, and so that's just that. I'm done talking about birds. So the man in Haiti, the guy we was having a conversation. And I just started to ask him how long he had been here and what do you think about the things that's going on in the world right now. And he started talking. And a lot of stuff he talked about was based around people believing in these entities and believing in these things that have been put forth to them by unsavory people. Just like, listen, I'm not knocking nobody for believing in God and this and that and all that. Do your thing. Some of us need that to behave correctly. But I always ask people when they talk about having faith and believing in God, even in the Bible it says, how can you put more faith in me than you do your own brother that you see every day? We are balls of energy on this planet experiencing life. through these vessels. We are here to help each other. We are here to make this place a better experience for one another. But when you don't have control of that, and you put your power into the hands of somebody else, your power, you don't have any power. All of you are doing is living this person's indoctrination for you. You're living this person script for you that he's given or she given for you. You don't have any control whatsoever. So he was just talking about how we all know the rape and pillaging that Rome did. United States of America is Rome all over again. And the same thing that happened to Rome is about to happen to the United States. Rome wanted to conquer the world. And they did so, and they tried to scare everybody else. Jesus Christ is not the only person, quote unquote, that was put on a cross. Rome had people on crosses for 6,000 miles just to scare the shit out of other people in other countries. This is what we are. We are fucking barbarians. Rome called the people living in the woods or whatever barbarians. No, the real barbarians was Caesar and all those motherfuckers. Just think that you can take and tell everybody else what they should be doing. This is what America has been doing forever. And it doesn't have to be that way. And you know what's bad about it? It's finna come to an end. And you know what's more fucked up? Is that the people here in this country who are not paying attention, you're about to feel it. So if we were talking, he was just going on about, how people believe in this God that was given to them, and the same thing I be saying. And then he asked, who? He asked the same thing, and this shit was hilarious. He said, what's the difference between Hercules and Jesus? They're the same people. You know how they ask, who came first, the chicken or the egg? I would ask you all the same thing. Who came first? Hercules or Jesus? And the answer would be Hercules. Christianity and all this shit was stolen from Greek mythology. The god Zeus came down, got Hercules' mother pregnant. She had a half man, half god. Don't the Superman, the same story. And it's been remixed, and you niggas been dancing to it for years. The veil in front of the Wizard of Oz is failing. And it's up to us as citizens to change this. Athletes, singers, entertainers, political pundits, news. They're not your friends. They have been bought and paid for. It's coming. What are you going to do when it's here? And being here is not that far away.